Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first grade game today between Manly and Cronulla. We're just about to get things underway here. First pitch fastball there, straight to the first baseman.
First pitch, first broken bat.
Into the introductions. So officiating the game tonight, behind the plate we have Matt Saunders, former ABL catcher, the Canberra Bushrangers. And down first baseline on the field we have Emma Cummings, first grade ladies player in the Sydney Women's Competition. MVP, I believe, last year or something like that, or pitcher of the year.
I'm sure Dad would know.
Probably got both.
MVP, yeah. Dad corrected us.
Got a mother's talent.
Yeah, on the mantelpiece.
But around the diamond today we have Alex Brooks starting for the Cronulla Sharks. Alex Howe catching. Heath Fisher, first base. Bradley Griffin at second. Fastball foul there. Jackson Bannings at shortstop. Gavin Fingleson, former Australian Olympic player, at third base. Blake Cavill in left field. Darcy Edwards, and rounding out the outfield in right field, Jacob Davis. Up to bat number 2, Gab Mateo, centre fielder. Fastball in there for strike 2. Swing and a miss there for strike 3. That's strike out there for Alex Brooks. I was just going to say Gab's the only one with the dreadlocks in our baseball in Sydney at the moment. There was 2, but one isn't playing anymore. Beautiful evening here at Bonnet Bay, probably currently 24 degrees.
You've been corrected by his father there, it's just Alex Brook.
I keep saying Brooks all the time, it's plural.
Rude.
He throws that well, there should be 2 of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, that would make his nickname Brookie, and no one wants that.
As I was stating before I was corrected there, from my sideline gig. Beautiful 24 degrees here at Bonnet Bay. Not a lot of wind in the air, and perfect night for baseball. 2 out here in the top of the first. There's Rodney Van Busen up. The drive there to second base. Oh, Bradley Griffin there, straight through the glove. Rodney was a former Australian Olympic player as well. Played the same team as another Sharks third baseman, Gavin Fingleton. The ball there that should have been picked up. Gone through the glove there, brings to the plate number 96, Connor McDonald. So probably what should have been an inning-ending play there from the second baseman. Continues this inning along with the runner at first base. Connor, one of the significant players for the Sydney Blue Sox. Maybe hoping to get on the field soon. COVID's starting to ease up. Nice off-speed pitch there by Alex. Makes the count 1-1. Fastball in there for strike 2. The shadows come over Bonnet Bay here. Can play a bit of a havoc to the right side of the field if they go up, going in and out of the shadows. The count on McDonald here is 1 ball, 2 strikes. The runner at first base, Van Busen. And strike 3 there. Ends the inning there for the Manly Sea Eagles. And the Cronulla Sharks with Alex Brooks. 2 strikeouts and a fly ball to the right fielder. Ends the inning there. And we go to the bottom of the first. As we go to the bottom of the first, we'll go around the horn. We've got Phillies prospect, young man, Josh Gesner, having his first start since last year. We've got Yoshi Yamazera at second base, Gabriel Mateo in centre field. As we said before, Rodney Van Buser, former Olympian, DH. Connor McDonald at first base, Nelson Phillips in right field, Tom Butler catching behind the dish, Luke Brown in left field, Beasley at third, and Kenny Nadeau at shortstop. It's coached by Brian Murphy, one of the assistant coaches for the Sydney Blue Sox. Leading it off for the Sharks, the Sharks shortstop, number 30, Jackson Mannix. Ball one there. After the last time the Sharks played Josh, he had a few control issues, maybe after having a long season. But so far so good. He's even the count here, 1-1. Fastball low there to make the count 2 balls, 1 strike. Fastball away, so that makes the count 3-1 to the leadoff. That's ball 4 there to Mannix. He'll take a walk. With Cronulla trying to get something to go with the leadoff getting on, brings to the plate the third baseman, number 4, Gavin Fingleson. Gavin currently the senior league coach for the Cronulla Juniors here. Young fella Cal's one of the bat boys for the team. The grade team that is, the first grade team. So fastball outside there, misses. Butler struggling to rein Gesner in here. Another fastball outside. Two balls. Ingleson. Gets the catch in the outside corner there. Make it 2 balls, 1 strike. Fastball outside with Mannix taking second base there, uncontested. The Sharks attacking early with a runner in scoring position with none out. The count 3-1 to Fingleson. That's ball 4. So Cronulla with runners in first and second with Cavill up. Blake forgetting his weighted bat there. The Sharks looking at taking advantages from
He's looking a little
pitches.
bit more trim than he did before Christmas, young Blake.
He has been working out with Alex Howe, the catcher for the Sharks.
Not that I'm one to talk.
Fastball gets away there. Both runners advance to base. Mannix heading to third, Fingleson to second. So Cavill here with a chance to drive one to the right side to score a run early. Put the Sharks ahead. Oh, mate, if they could only hear, I'd have to yell it. I'd really have to yell it.
Looking forward to having our club stalwart Cole Gomeko come on later.
Yeah, we heard Cole's coming in for I believe, the fourth inning.
I
think Cole's coming in.
What's coming into the club.
Bit of a history lesson. Gesner evens up the count there with a fastball.
Cole just won't leave me alone. He's been part of the club secretary since I was through CSJBA with his son, and now his son doesn't play, so he just won't leave me alone.
How do we get his son back?
Well, I don't know. He lost the talented one, unfortunately.
Ball hit to the right side there. No, freezes the runner at 3. The runners don't advance. Manly playing in early there. First inning.
So I saw the other day that Canberra brought back the black pinstripe pants. I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
They have. You're not a fan, or you are?
I am a fan.
You are a fan.
Get some black pinstripe pants here. They'll go well with the sky blue.
I'll tell you what, Adelaide seems to be running the show in the uniform department. They've got some good-looking uniforms.
Perth, whoever designed Perth this year,
I think that was just done on the computer just as they left the airport.
Horrible. They had some good jerseys, the flaming ball, and then all of a sudden let's just put Perth across the front. So, questionable at best. Gesner lacking a bit of consistency here. A few walks. Doing the same to Howie, striking a ball.
A young man with a lively arm. Part of the Phillies organisation. Howie there with a foul to the left side. Makes the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. A big deal here for Howie.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball outside there. Evens the count, 2 and 2. Same as Cavill. Howie's trying to get a ball to the outfield or the right side here. They're playing back at the moment. They'll score a run. A ground ball to the right side. 1 out. That fills the count, 3-2. Howie also played with Howe, also part of the Sydney Blue Sox. Hopefully a game in the ABL is not too far away after a long break due to COVID. And that ball outside, loaded the bases there. Up to bat number 29, the DH, Jaden Cavill, coming back after a bit of a stint in the sideline with a knee injury that occurred against Blacktown Workers. I think he was trying to get workers comp, but didn't realise he was a baseball. You just realised how fast they throw in first grade. It's been a while.
Checking his pants there.
Yeah. Probably been a couple of months. Jaden looks to put the ball in play here.
It's just dirt on the back of his pants is the shortest.
Corner's currently playing in. And that pass ball there scores a run. Manning scoring from third base, advances Howe and Fingerson to second and third. So Cavill looking at making contact here to score our second run. Gisner looking like he's still got a few control issues. Ooh, fastball there, up and in a little bit. Called by the umpire there. He'd know he's on the spot. Makes the count 2 balls, 1 strike. Cavill getting a piece of that one there. Cavill there with 2 balls, 2 strikes, trying to put the ball in play. Well, fills the count.
Cutter or a slider?
Yeah, it looks like a cutter.
High inside.
Could be wrong.
It had something bend to it. Definitely wasn't straight, but Jaden reading it well. Letting it go to fill the count.
On the side here. Wild pitch there, doesn't advance the runner. That puts Cavill onto first base, which loads the bases again with 2 out. So with loaded bases 2 out, brings to the plate first baseman Heath Fisher. Drives on near the right side foul, over the right field dugout.
This is Heath's first season at the summer club, isn't it? I mean, the senior club.
Yes, he played 18s here a few years back. I recall that too. It's 1 out, sorry, with loaded bases. He's been great this season. He played in the Winter Classic a little bit, and also came to here in summer, and he's had a bit of a knee injury early, but seemed to have overcome that.
Yeah, I think he was hitting
the fastball there.
400 in third grade, 700 in second grade, and now in first grade.
Yeah, we had to drop his average, so we put him in first grade.
Yeah, disappointing a few of the people that weren't hitting that. He's done well, coming from park ball for the last couple of seasons.
Yep. He's in a bit of a hole here, 0-2. Puts it in play there. Having a good battle. He's a tough at bat, I can tell you that.
Doesn't give much away.
Another good guy brought to the club this year.
Yeah, bud. Righty. Two strikes. Hold.
Attaboy. Low fastball there.
Good eye.
Evens up the count. 2-2. As we said before, the home plate umpire tonight, Matt Saunders, former ABL catcher himself, back in his day. Fans are wearing the blue shirt and done a fantastic job. As Fisher battles one off there in the dirt. Matt also a coach for his local junior club too, head coach there, and does a fantastic job with the kids in the grounds at Illawong. Well, he does support the Yankees, so if there is something wrong with him, clearly.
Hey, I'm a Yankee supporter, thank you.
But I can't complain, he was in my group's party, so
I'm happy today.
must be alright.
We got
Oh, great at bat there, great at bat by Fisher. Great at bat to score a run there. Went 0-2 early in the count to fill it up, and then he's put a ball in play there at Chopper, which scores the second run as Fingelson crosses the plate.
hopefully Jacob Davis can do the same.
They tried to turn the double, but only got the runner at second. So runners at first and third with 2 out.
Sporting the Air Jordan boots that he cleans after every game.
Mate, Clems, I reckon he's got prepared for every game. They're brand new.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Oh, I reckon he just gets the shoe polish out
Mate,
after every
you
game.
look at that ankle guard. That's like a tan.
He doesn't wear them while he's catching, I'm told, because they get too dirty.
Oh, okay.
So, got to do
He's
these
looked the
things.
goods though. Well, you played how good you look. Bailed out of that one.
Sporting the all-white
Don't get those
accessory
shoes
kit.
dirty. We've just had word from the commentary box that Mum cleans them. There you go.
Any power tools involved? Angle grinder or get rid of that hard scum?
Takes the fastball there. Evens the count 1-1. Jacob, another one of the Illawarra boys from down south. Told they all come up in the same car. And
one of the more vocal ones.
yes, definitely the funniest.
Oh, you'd like to think that.
He was giving the boys a rev up on the way here that I don't need to be here this early.
He actually told me that
Starting first grade today.
He told me that I was getting cited for having to go in an umpiring third.
As the runner comes home, Howe's trying to cross the plate and does these, so he's standing up. So that's an RBI to Jacob, he'll take that. Didn't have to do anything. That's on the stats. Can't take that away from him. Jacob still with a runner in scoring position. Second base, Heath Fisher. They're heading the count, hitters count here. Hey, good. Nice swing there, foul to the right side over the first base dugout. Another good there, fighting off a fastball there. Davis with another one into the mangroves. Doing what he can here, get on base. So 2 out here. 2-2 count. And strike 3. Anything he gets the finishes with a strikeout. As we go to the top of the second. Cronulla leading 3-0. Well, Brooks still on the mound after a good first inning. Leading it off for Manly, Nelson Phillips.
Brad Griffin trying to hype himself up at second base there. Just in case one does come to him this time, doesn't want to tunnel ball it.
Brooks starting with a strike there. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball high there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Signalled by home plate umpire Saunders. Tie again. The catcher there coming out to settle his pitcher down a little bit, tell him to get down. Working hard on the leadoff. The pitcher and the team are always looking to get that lead off. Takes a little bit of pressure off the fielding team. Not this inning. So with Phillips getting on with the walk, brings to the plate the catcher, number 40, Tom Butler. Phillips not with a big lead, not known for his speed. Brooks there finding the strike zone once again. Start with one fastball for a strike. Brooks doubling the strike count there. 2 strikes on Butler. So Brooks, if anything, at worst trying to look to get in the ground ball here to roll double play. Give the fielding team an opportunity. There's that ground ball to chopper though to shortstop. Cut off by Fingleson. Great play there by the third baseman. Advances the runner to second, but we got the out at 1. Brings up the left fielder. Number 66, Luke Brown. Luke was part of the under-18s national team last year. And schoolboys as well. More known for his pitching, I believe. You know what they say about pitchers. I reckon they can hit.
Pitchers who rake, I believe the hashtag is.
Is that what it is it? Well, he's had a good hack at it. It's 1 strike. So Manly here trying to tag their first run in for the night with a runner in scoring position at second base. Phillips advanced on that chopper there to third baseman. They got the out at first base. Could only get the out at first base, mind you. Great defensive block there by Howe. Not really known for his catching, but he's jumped into it in the last few weeks. He was a catcher in his junior days. But with the Blue Sox needing some catching stakes, he's definitely stepped up to the challenge and been a fantastic asset to him. Definitely showing his worth here. Ooh, nice pitch there, just missing low. Makes 2 balls, 1 strike. pitch there. Even up the count, 2-2. Alex is currently studying engineering at university. UWS, not sure if it's structural or civil, be one of the two. Structural engineering, there you go. What a guess.
I think he does some interning up at Sutherland at Jones Nicks.
And strike 3, foul off the bat there, straight into Howe's glove. Makes it 2 out for the Sharks. So with Manly still with a runner in scoring position, trying to get that job done, is the third baseman, Josh Beasley. Pitch high there. Makes 1-1.
Let's go, Beasley.
Swing and a miss there by Brooks. Makes the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Beasley trying to get the job done here in the top of the second.
Bit of commentary from the Peanut Gallery.
Peanut Gallery's on fire tonight. Off to the left here. They're all COVID safe. I wish half of them would get COVID, but you know. Fastball high there, evens the count, 2-2. Beasley fouling on that. They're battling in his at bat. Nelson still stranded on second base after getting a lead-off walk. We've got 2 out here. 2's in the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And swings at a high fastball there to end the inning for the Sharks. But Manly don't capitalise. The Sharks go into the bottom of the second, leading 3-0. as we start the bottom of the second, up to bat for the Sharks, the centre fielder, Darcy Edwards. And a pitching change there. Gesner's left the game after one inning. Not sure why there. Maybe an injury or something like that. Maybe he had to work or something along those lines. But Massa Endo has taken the mound. Massa pitched for the Manly on Wednesday night. That's 2 strikes there. Oh, swing and a miss there. Darcy's run's gone to left field, but it's in the sun. There could be trouble here. Oh, the left fielder takes it cleanly there in left field. Darcy lifting it there. So 1 out for Massa coming in. Brings up to plate the 9-hitter, the second baseman, Bradley Griffin. No, it's not Peter's brother. Just checking the viewing there, Page, and I've got a young family watching tonight. Timothy Ahern. He's just recently had a newborn baby, Riley. So to Timothy and Haley, we wish you all the best.
Tim's been to a few games.
Yeah, he's a Bonnet Bay fella. But yeah, go to the sleepless nights.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that, eh?
He's
Those days for me are done.
Another one of the U's around here that with the questionable haircuts.
Yes, yeah, another
He
questionable
is the
haircut. He's in
long-flowing
that gang. Well, it's weekly with him. Well, 1 week it'll be like a nice haircut. That's what people used to say to me. 1 week I'd have a nice haircut. That's because I had to go to court. And the next week it'd be back to the rebel haircut. Oh, he's out. He's out on bail.
Not an issue I have to struggle with normally.
No, but all good. Congratulations to them both. Mum and Bubs are well. A strike out there to Griffin, so that's 2 out quickly for Massa. The bottom of the second.
No commentary on our YouTube live chat yet, so see if we can drum up some banter from the people watching at home. Tim being
Maybe Manly still think they're in lockdown and they're not allowed to.
Not allowed to talk to us because of COVID restrictions.
I hope we've checked all these Manly people with their COVID restrictions.
Yeah, do we get a
Hope the
thermometer?
Cronulla people have, keep them away from us.
Get one of the no-touch thermometer.
Yep.
Or the rectal.
Got to wear a garbage bag up arm to check the temperature, mate. Got to be careful, especially if anyone here from Avalon. It's a bit of a worry. No, only kidding. We're all Sydney siders. Sort of. Oh, Mannix with right down the right field. Foul ball. Quickly called there by the home plate umpire. I don't think Mannix saw it himself. He did that hard.
It does take him a little long to focus.
I'd like to say he's from down Illawarra, but he's not his past. He's down past Nowra.
South Coast, definitely South Coast.
Yeah.
Oh, is that still Shoalhaven? No, that's.
No, it's past Shoalhaven.
That.
Yeah. Now the foul ball to the right side.
Not our only Nowra boy though. Got Stephen Pearson also from down there.
Yep. Good old Stavros. Got a couple from down there. Couple of good boys. Mannix with a drive to right field. Phillips. He's taken the catch there at the end of the inning there for Manly. So with no extra damage done for Manly there, we head to the top of the third. With the score still remains 3-0 to Cronulla. we return to the action here at the top of the third. Brooksy with a high fastball. Starting off with the 9-hitter, Kenny Nato. High fastball again. You would have noticed throughout the day, Manly have the high Japanese content of players. I know they have a school and that over their way that a lot of the players come and play from, which is fantastic. Add some culture to the league. As Brooks mixes there with a curveball. And Brooks trying not to walk the lead-off hitter, going 0-3 in a hole. Looks for the fastball there.
NATO hasn't started all of or many games in first, only playing 4, but batting 200 this year so far. So it must have just been a late call up from the second grade squad.
Brooksy with a quickly to fill the count now, full count. Ooh, Nato fouling one off there. Brooks was firing a fastball in. Fly ball there down the first baseline. Griffin carrying from behind it. Oh.
Fisher could have been under that, but Bradley's called him off and then dropped it. So, interesting choice. Probably the right choice.
Probably the right choice. Yeah, Griffin's had a bit of a
been the right choice as well.
Had a bit of a slow start to 2021. Did a few fielding issues. I'm sure he's going to turn that around soon. They're all plays that he should gobble up easily. Just seems to be struggling a little bit out there. Another foul there. Nato fighting here in the 9-hole. Sure,
So
Coach Murphy will be happy with the bat so far.
Going through Manly stats here, you've got 2 people hitting over 300, being Connor McDonald and Aiden Torpey, and then everyone else sitting below, most well below. So, not sure if they've had struggles with offense this season.
Yes. They all have bats like Nato here. There shouldn't be much trouble. Fouled off another one there. Still staying in there to fight for his at bat.
On the flip side, though, you've got their top 3 pitchers sitting below 4 on ERA, which is good. Endo actually sitting on 4.9.
Nato there drawing a walk. He's a great at bat there. Drawing a walk. Not sure why he's walking back to the dugout. Oh, he's taken all his safety gear off.
All of it.
Maybe he forgot where first base was. No, he's making his way up there now. High five the first base coach. And let's get going. So brings to the plate the lead off Yoshi Yumazara. So Brooks looking, trying to get a ground ball here to roll a pair. Starts with fastball misses inside there. Brooksy there with the throw over to first base. Just to let Nato know that he knows he's there. Keep him close. Nato getting too big of a lead. Fires a strike in there. Helps Brooks.
So Yoshi's had 63 at-bats, or plate appearances this year with 4 RBIs, hitting 293. Not a bad average to have in first grade.
So Brook falling behind the count here. 3 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, sorry. Fires one down there, right field line. Foul. As quick as that, Brooksy evens up the count to 2s. Look at trying to get a ground ball here. Nice easy fly ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Point.
Whoa! Fires one up and in. So it fills the count. The runner might be on the move here. Too much confidence is in the hitter. Another perfect world to strike me out, throw him out. Looks for the ground ball there.
Heats up first baseman Heath.
Yes, I didn't see that. Actually got in the way of the catcher there.
Straight through the legs.
Bad bounce, was it?
But
Bad bounce, call from the crowd.
we'll see what the score is. So
So situation here, none out. Runners on first and third with the centre fielder up, number 11, Gabriel Mateo. Yeah, misses there. Curveball missing there, so ball 1.
Let's go, Gabs. Let's go.
Swing and a miss there with a foul tip. Evens the count 1 and 1.
1 strike.
Alex being part of the Blue Sox, has still been training every week, hoping to get a call up and a clearance to be able to, or exemption as they like to call it now, to resume ABL games. And he gets another strike there with a swing and miss. Makes the count 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's go, bud.
Pick off the first base attempt. Safe there, just keeping close. Yeah, hasn't been much luck in the COVID department for the Sydney team. Hopefully that changes soon with no localised cases the last few days. Foul there. Keeps it at 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nice swing, Gabs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Point.
The hit to the second baseman, takes it on the full. Play at third and bang bang play there, but safest call. The field umpire Emma Cummings. So that's 1 out. Brings the double play into play now. So hopefully a ground ball here. That's what Brooks should be hoping for. You can really call him Brookie.
yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Not Brookie.
No.
So it's got to be.
You've got to have some S in there somewhere.
What's Lockie's
Brooksy.
nickname?
I know his last name is
Brooksy
Brooks.
as well. Lockie
But
Brooksy.
people say Brooks, but
little
it's
Brooksy.
not really Brookie, it's Brooksy. Anyhow, back to the action. Oh, ball popped up there to first baseman. Taken there, so it's 2 out. Runners at first and third. Brings up number 96, Connor McDonald.
Kind of hitting around the 360 mark. So not surprising.
Yep, I think he's coming 4th or 5th in the league for hitting. Nice pitch to start there by Alex Brook. I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm all cut up now by the name change. I'd hate to call him by his Christian name, eh? Another great pitch there by Alexander Brooksy, Brook. We'll just call him pitcher from now on in.
What's his number? Turn around.
So 0-2 to number 58 here. Great pitch there. McDonald's strong enough to hold off.
On ball. 2 strikes.
Brooksy was part of the second grade team that won it 3 years ago.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he
He
would have
threw
been
six
17,
very good
something like
innings to
17, 18.
get the win, and then Blake came in and closed it out in the 7th, I believe.
Nearly had him chasing, but McDonald too strong and held off.
Let's go, Connor.
Swing by the end of the inning there. Big strike out there to Alex Brooks. Ends the inning there. Nearly unable to tack on. And we'll hand it over to BJ. We've got a special guest. Now DH, so he's not usually our DH, but not tonight. He's starting from the bench as he had to work late, but he was able to get here in time. Mr. Nicholas Gate.
All right, Gatesy, thanks for joining us, mate.
Yeah, no worries.
I thought it'd be a good opportunity since you're on the bench.
Thanks.
I don't know if it's your playing ability or just that you couldn't get out of work, but I thought I'd get you in here because we've lost, 6 or 7 players to college the last week or two.
Yeah.
You've been there, you've done that. What's the college experience like for a baseballer from Australia?
I mean, from Australia, it's a totally different style of play. I mean, you come here and, lots of these guys they're just average guys, and we're all from around the area. And baseball's just been kind of, just a sport. But going over to the US, it's a lifestyle over there. And just the way that they play baseball is on a totally different level.
What's the training regime like? How often are you training and playing?
So, obviously it's different for every school, but the college that I went to, it's called Herkimer. It's in upstate New York, and it was one of the best JUCOs in the country. So we would train 6 days a week, only get Mondays off, and we would usually wake up early, go for a lift. We would go to school for a few hours, come home, have something to eat, go to training for about 4 hours a day. By that time, you are absolutely buggered, and it's pretty much day over at that point. But
What's
yeah,
the study caliber like? What would you equate it to? I've heard
about year 9.
12. All right, year 9.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of English, like those kind of subjects would be around the year 9 mark. I was writing essays half asleep the day before and getting A's on them.
Right.
I mean, that's not saying that you shouldn't put in the effort, but
Academically, it's more of a stepping stone, right? As
exactly, yeah.
Mickelson puts one through to centre field.
It was a great hit. Yeah, and that's the thing. Being on an athletic team at that caliber, that's what you're focused on while you're there. You're there for baseball, you're there for football, basketball, and unfortunately, it gets to a point where academics, as long as you're passing classes, that's all you need to do to play.
Yeah. What about the game schedules? You guys play series against teams, like 3 or 4 days in a row?
Yeah, so
double
we'd play 8 games a week, and they would all be double headers. So we'd play Tuesdays and Thursdays, both against the same team, and then Saturdays and Sundays against a different team. So it'd be 4-game series for each team, and they get, 7 inning games 8 times a week, and quite exhausting.
I can imagine. How many innings is that? My maths is terrible, John.
So it's,
4 games, 7 games, 4 games a week, or 8 games a week, 7 innings.
no, 8, 7 is, yeah. It was,
Maybe we need to go back to JUCO.
yeah, a lot of innings. And
How'd the body hold up?
that was the biggest thing. Coming from Australia and training maybe on a depending on what team you're on, twice a week with the team to suddenly 6 times a week playing 8 games a week. You really have to take care of your body. So personally, I was after training, I was in the physio's room for hours, just icing, rehabbing, stim, massaging, all that kind of stuff. Because if you don't take care of your body while you're over there, you're gonna fall apart.
Break down.
Yeah, and yeah, and in terms of coaching, it's just the knowledge and like the wisdom shared between the coaches that I had personally. They can pick up on the smallest little things that you're doing. I think it was the first week that I got there, I started swinging, and straight away they were like, okay, you need to do this, this is wrong, you need to change your load, you're swinging upwards. And these are things that I'd never heard from 15 years of playing baseball in Australia. And all of a sudden, they just picking up on all these little things. And within a month, my swing had totally changed. I was hitting with much more power, and it was all because of the knowledge of 3 coaches between them that could just pick up on all these little things. It was incredible.
So were they ex-college players, or had they been in the professional system at some stage? Or
Yeah,
just coaches?
so our head coach, he was ex-Herkimer, same school, went pro, just independent league, and then he joined the military and came back. So he has that mindset of head down, ass up. You do this. This is how it's done. Everybody would fall in line, but with his baseball experience, it was a good thing. It wasn't just blindly following a leader. It was he really knows what he's talking about. And then our other 2 coaches had both been through Herkimer, and
Howie putting a charge through that one to right field. It's potentially going to get out. It is. Howie putting one out there, 2-run home run to the right field. That is a big hit at Bonnet Bay. The fences here are at least 370 to the foul poles. It is not a small. He didn't miss it off the bat. It was a chance, but then definitely. So they'll take the score to 5-0. Not bad with 2 out. Good time to do it.
it was a great time to do it.
Yeah. Jaden will now swing like he's going to do the same.
Oh, it was
Is college
Imagine
social scene as good as they say?
any college movie you've ever seen is exactly what it's like. It's wild, and it is so much fun. You have to find that balance though. That's the thing. Like you can't be out.
Jaden doing the same, but not putting it out. Back to the gym for him. Easing up at first base there, but putting a real good charge on one right centre field.
Well, personally, I wasn't in a frat, but no, I mean, amazing. Like just the people there from all different parts of the world. Obviously coming from Australia, but we had Canadians, we had Jamaicans, we had Asians, Koreans, Chinese, Japanese, like people from all over the world, and the culture that they bring is incredible. Just the way they all interact with each other was so much fun. Just to witness all that. I did, yeah. I made a lot of good mates, and that's the thing that with the rooming system. I roomed with 3 other baseball players, and just we all got along straight from the beginning, and just talking about our lives. Obviously, mine being a lot different to anything they had ever been used to. It was very easy to make friends. You just had to walk up to somebody and say, "G'day, how you going?" And instantly you were friends.
You were friends
straight away.
Friends with the Australian.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness, they could not pronounce it. It was awful, but no, it was great. And
Did you get a chance to do any travelling while you were there?
I did actually. Yeah. We were very far north, so I got a chance to go up to Canada while I was there. Went up to Niagara. got to see that, and we were about an hour away from Cooperstown as well. So
All right.
went down to Cooperstown to see the Baseball Hall of Fame, and if you
And,
haven't been there, it's incredible.
Jacob striking out there to end the inning. Yeah, not something I've been to the States a few times now, but I've never been to Cooperstown.
Cooperstown's amazing. Just such a small little quaint town, but the history that's there, baseball-wise, is out of this world. Going through the Hall of Fame is, it's like you see things from baseball players for hundreds of years that it's just amazing just to look through what it used to be like and how much baseball has evolved over the years. The one thing that got me was just the gloves. Like looking at an old glove,
The
it
old
was just
gloves.
like a little piece of
Yeah,
foam.
they're
And
not the same.
it's I know.
Couple
and
of
they-
fingers with
yeah.
some leather wrapped around it.
Oh my
and it's
goodness!
Like, how the hell
I don't
did
know
they
how
do
you
this?
play, how you catch anything with that.
Yeah, it makes it interesting to think how a guy would do a diving outfield stop or a diving outfield catch
It's-
with gloves that they had.
Yeah,
So
I don't understand.
that's
it.
probably why.
You really just have to grab it with your hand at
Yeah,
that point.
palm ball.
Yeah. But yeah, Cooperstown was incredible. It was great. And then obviously we would travel, with the team to different places around New York. And
You just play in New York.
yeah, so our region was in New York, mainly upstate. We didn't go down. We didn't play teams down in the city. But we played teams all around the upstate. And then my freshman year, we made it to the World Series. So we traveled down to Tennessee, which was a totally different experience.
Very nice.
It's incredible how different the states are from each other.
Oh yeah.
Like each state is totally different.
North and south.
North
is very
and south
different.
is very divided.
I worked a lot in New Hampshire, which was the rednecks of the north. So
Yeah, it was.
their state license plate motto is "Live free or die."
Yeah,
That's that's on their license plate.
About as redneck as it gets.
That's,
yeah, but going down to Tennessee and you have that southern accent, that very Christian kind of vibe.
Bible Belt.
Yeah, and just the barbecues. Like our first day there, we went to a barbecue, and oh my goodness, I've never eaten so much in my life, and it was
it's good
incredible.
gear. As Brooks he throws his first pitch of the inning down.
See on YouTube, you got all those college hacks. Have you ever watched any of those?
College hacks.
About food and how you scam water out of
Oh yeah. How had food? You didn't have to cook your own. You had a cafeteria pass, or
Pasta takes 5 minutes. Very important. Always have pasta in your house. I would always have hot pockets. You need something to snack on, especially as an
John was
athlete.
you used to be able to heat your pizza up on the back of an iron. American
I
college
never
people are
did
famous
that.
for
Yeah.
microwave bacon.
Right, I can't
bacon
think
cooker.
of anything I did like that. Your jug.
Yeah. The big gulp.
No, I don't think I did anything like that drastic. I didn't see anyone doing that. I would do little things, like we didn't have any strainers or anything, so I'd have to always just very carefully pour the water. You put my undies over the pasta and pour it out. Or socks. Didn't have spoons. It was just little things that really get on your nerves.
Mate, we'll let you get back to the bench so that you might get in this game.
Hopefully.
But thank you for doing something I can't talk about baseball overseas because I've never done it.
Yeah, no, it's
I've been to two
great
games in the
experience.
States and that was it. 3 games now, sorry, take that back. I've been to Fenway, Yankees and Dodgers. But yeah, number 40 putting the charge. Jacob's got a bad read at the start, but recovers, takes the catch, gets the ball in, hold the runner at first.
But yeah, if you're thinking about going overseas to play baseball, if you're dedicated enough, I definitely recommend it. And you shouldn't be worried about what division you go. If you find a school that you really enjoy, I was Div 3, went to the World Series, and I've never seen the caliber of baseball that I faced. Was
Yeah,
D1
but I think
level
it's one of
baseball.
those things though. Is if you're pushing for a D1 spot because that's what you want,
Exactly.
go D3, D2, and prove yourself and get selected.
And you'll get there.
You're not going to get the same exposure that you will if you're over there.
Exactly. It's
So
all
there's
about
a few
taking those
guys that are
steps.
doing that. I think Manly have lost Jalen Ray to Arizona. Is that right? Central Arizona this week. So a few guys going over there. Liam Evans from Melbourne's gone over there as well. So we've lost a couple of guys going over there. So it's good to see. I mean, when I was younger, it was not a thing. Like players didn't go to college in my age group. It was if you didn't get signed, you stay here.
That was it. Yeah.
And then sort of you had guys like Howie, Max Brennan, and that they were sort of the first sort of wave of guys that go, well, I'm going to go to college instead. So, but now it's a much more common
Definitely
thing
starting to see it more now.
to go to JUCO or to go to a lower grade college to try and then stay there for the 4 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just not a thing when I was coming through. Not that I was going to be good enough to go anyway. I didn't play at Eanes, but yeah. All right, mate. Well, thanks.
All right.
Howie not liking that one. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to commentate you in the game.
Hopefully you'll see me
later.
out there soon. Thank you.
mate. So Brooksy in a little bit of trouble here early. None out. Runners on 1 and 2. 2 hits to the right side to start.
Good insight there from Nick Gates.
Just give the people a bit of a break from you.
And Brooksy just balked here.
Accidental ball drop, pushing the runners to second and third. It is one of the unfortunate rules. Howie just going out there to calm him down or give him some stern words.
Verbal instruction.
Missed a few spots in the past couple of at-bats. Sorry, I apologise. Jacob making the catch to get the first out. So runners at second and third with 1 out.
Alex with a fastball in there. Even to count 1 ball, 1 strike.
Melissa Haythwaite doing the maths for us. We didn't see the YouTube chat, but 56 innings a week. Not that it took us more than 30 seconds to work out, and we just gave up in the end.
Another great pitch there by Brooks. Without an S. If you hear me say it with an S, just ignore it. Ooh, nice block there. Defensive block by Alex Howe behind the dish. He's really slid into that catcher position again seamlessly. No.
Enjoy it.
Except for the physiotherapist.
Yeah.
A strike out there to Brooks. Makes 2 out. Runners at second and third still.
He's on the tail end of a couple of. I mean, Alex is giving birth next month, so no, he's going to be catching and having sleepless nights as well. So I'm sure he'll feel great about that.
There'll be no sleepless nights, okay? There's finals to be played if we can get there. But yes, they're welcoming their daughter. They had the gender reveal and then it came up pink. And yeah, good times. We're lucky enough to have Alex here tonight. She's up the sideline there watching. That's why he's hit a home run, really. We should bring her more often.
Putting on a show.
Yeah, he's putting on a show for the missus. And yeah, she'll be invited every other week. Yeah, I think it's end of this month or middle of next month, I think.
Yeah, February, I think.
Oh, broken bat hit up the middle, hit to the centre fielder. Play at the plate.
Solid throw.
Oh. Ball hit the back of the mound there and popped the ball up too high. Scored the run. So that takes the score to 5-2.
Alex not having the same
2-out
answer to
RBI there.
not trying to stop it with his bare hand like the third grade pitcher did today.
No. Well, he tried, I think, and just missed it.
No, he pulled away. He got a bit scared, I think. The bruise on my hand will show that you should do that because it's not the smartest idea. So Manly bringing 2 runs in there, bringing it to 5-2. 2 out, timely time to do it.
Strike called there by umpire Saunders. Calling a pretty good game so far. I've got a bit of a secret, boys. A bit of a partial side to Matt Saunders. He was part of my groom's party.
I used to like him, but
Yeah,
then
I was back when I liked him before he started putting this shirt on.
And then he became thin.
Good looking.
Leftist.
Yeah. He was part of the fat brigade.
Yeah. Well, he was never fat. He was just a solid man. But now he's lost 30-something kilos.
But, yeah, we used to be friends.
Did he have to get new shirts and pants and...
Yeah, just showing off now, really.
It's just half the man he was.
Yeah. But he used to be a good guy. And,
now not only is an umpire, he's skinny.
You know, whenever we see the family, we just don't talk to him. Melissa and the boys, they're okay. But, yeah, we just ignore him. Just swing and a miss there, makes a strike 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
So full count, 2 out, the run will be going.
Gotta go across.
That's it, how he's heard our commentary and instructed his team. Great play there by Maddox at shortstop. Got caught with a runner going to second. Chopper up the shortstop, up the middle, came across, grabbed the ball. Threw him out at first base. Fantastic play there. Then the inning there for Manly. So as we head to the top of the 5th, it is 5-2 to the Cronulla Sharks.
Any of those good stories yet? Bottom 4, mate. Yeah. Listen to this commentary team over here. We are.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough. Yep.
I don't think Darcy's upset about it though. Brad Griffin's changing the from the pants up to the pants down this afternoon. Let's see if it pays off. Not with that one. Wonder if it's a superstition thing. And if he doesn't, celebrated his 12th birthday at McDonald's. Was it McDonald's or Time Zone that had the birthday party? Time Zone? There's one at Miranda. Yeah, they brought him back. Not doing too well in the COVID period, obviously, with having to sanitize everything. Ski ball, absolutely terrible. Oh, didn't bring us one. Ooh. Brad taking a ball, slider inside that was up, apparently.
One ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Right. One ball, 2 strikes. Right.
No commitment.
Oh! Stay back, stay here. Controversy. That's a big call, Matty. Big call, that's the right call. Not taking the elbow, leaning in. Let's go. 2-2.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's definitely not wrong on that one. Yeah. A little chicken wing movement on that one from Bradley, I dare say. We'll check the footage. Sadie, umpire Saunders saying that just because you're wearing an elbow guard doesn't mean you can lean into it. Jackson sporting a running glove, meaning that he thinks he's fast, because no one actually advises you that you should wear one. It's just, I think I'm fast, I need to get one. I probably have one. I think I've stolen once in my 15 years. I don't remember the last time I had to slide. If you've got yourself into a situation where you need to slide, you're doing it wrong. I have to not expected a lot for you to win an award, though. At one point, I was going to say, at one point, you've got to then go, wait a minute. Yeah, no, I think they invented station to station for me. See the problem there, not putting enough English on the ball to make it hard for the first baseman. It's just those little things will get you. Anyway, end of the dig here. Top of the 5th coming up.
Ready? Hey, you are showing off in front of your missus. That's what you're doing. You're showing off, aren't you? You show off. You're a massive show off. Yep. You're a massive show off. The Lismore? What for? Yeah, you're a school teacher. We might have to do this. We might have to do this. We'll find out tomorrow. We're going to call up. We may have to. He said he's got some dinner booked. Well, he's had to book for 6 months. I said, bro, you're not eating. We will hit Brian. We will hit Byron. Mate, it's only food, bro. It's only food, mate. Mate, it's not. It's not. It's like a planet. They give you stuff this big, mate. Am I off?
I'd like. I was gonna say.
Welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a good old-fashioned game in our hands here. 5-2, the top of the 5th. We've got Gabriel Mateo up to bat, leading it off for the Sharks. For the Eagles. Fires one of the shortstop. Oh, eats him up a little bit there.
That's what Jackson needed on his hit, a little English on the ball.
He did. So, Alex looking at Mannix there to leave the signal for the double play, but probably something should have been picked up and had an attempt of. That brings to the plate number 6, the DH, Rodney Van Buzen. Strike one there. One ball, one strike on Van Buzen. Foul ball down the right side, out of play. Rodney's still looking as fit as ever. Bit of noise coming from the gallery there. Trying to fire up their team. Oh, ball hit to left field there. So the Eagles looking to stake some claim here with runners on first and second with none out. With their big bopper up, Connor McDonald. Alex trying to hope he'd have some more success against him tonight. But every bat's different. Swing and a miss there for a strike.
Trying to replicate Howie's dinger with that swing.
Nice defensive block there by Howe. Keeping the ball in front so the runners don't advance. It's important here that Alex tries to just nibble away at the edges here. Trying to get McDonald to chase a little bit. He wouldn't look at leaving one over the middle. Lucky enough to be joined by the Alex's father. Nothing biased coming out of this.
Never any bias.
Alex behind you. That's correct. All fathers are. Whoa.
Whoops.
Lost control there, one.
Love dissing out schooners of concrete.
That brings the count to 3 balls, 1 strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there to the third base coach. Fills the count to 3 balls, 2 strikes.
He's going to have to work hard here now.
Bigger bat here for McDonald.
Let's go, bud.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
He gives him a signal. Here we go.
Big swing there, strikes him out. Big out there for Alex Brooks. This makes it 2, Ed.
Lovely strikeout.
That was a big out there. Alex had to knuckle down there and get one of the most dangerous hitters in the state league. He was able to strike him out again. I think that's his 3rd strikeout, am I right?
But the old adage is just pound the zone.
Yeah, pretty sure it's his 3rd strikeout. Brooksy's done really well against him. It brings to the plate the right fielder, Nelson Phillips. 2 dead. Fly ball to the first base, deep first base, going foul. Oh! He is dead set cleaning himself up there, but he's got up. He's got up and he's, I think he's damaged the light pole.
Piece of trooper, he's all right.
Anyhow, he didn't catch it. And I think he bent the galvanised pole in half. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to run into him either. I think the pole tried to get out of the way.
There's only 1 out. Still got a lot of work to do here. 2 runners on base.
Swing and a miss there. Takes the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, I'm probably thinking you got young Kobe Roberts sitting there in the pen, and you also got Darcy Edwards sitting there in centre field. Foul straight to the back net there by Phillips, which doesn't change the count. Looks to be 2 strikes. Would love to get the strike out here to end the inning. No damage. Ooh, just misses there.
Nearly got him with that curve.
Nice, Nelly.
Fills the count, I believe. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So a big pitch coming here for both teams. Oh, twos. We've got twos. Lucky the home plate umpire's in control.
Be nice to get another strike out here. Whoops.
Just not quite finishing his pitch off there. So then how that fills the count. 3 and 2. The lights probably start to come into play here.
2 strikes.
The sun's starting to settle over the mountains. Very romantic. And
Yeah,
a big swing and a miss
foul
there
tip.
for the strikeout.
Great foul tip.
So it's 2 out now for the Sharks. Two big strikeouts back to back there for Brooks without an S.
I'll forgive you, Cav. Here we got at bat now.
It's actually a substitute. No. Tom, oh, it is Fleury. Yeah, I can read it there. Tom
Just
Butler.
misses outside there.
Hard to read that number. So Tom trying to look to get something done here. Runners on first and second. 2 out. Sharks looking to knock it down, make the play here. Keep the ball in front.
2-0.
2 balls.
Some of the ABL games at the moment. You got Canberra versus Melbourne. 0-0. On the bottom of the 5th there.
Gets a strike there.
And in the Perth and Adelaide game. Sorry. 1-0 to Perth in the bottom of the 1st. Hopefully some big changes this week. See some more ABL teams play. Like Sydney. That would be fantastic. Ooh, strike just missing on the outside corner there. Brooksy looking like he maybe should have got that one.
Very close.
Unfortunately not. So 2 balls, 1 strike. 3 balls, 1 strike, sorry.
Umpire's had a good zone all night, so there we go.
There it is.
That's it.
The hitter looking for the walk there. So fills the count. 2 out. Runners will be on the move. I'll make sure he goes to the plate first.
Alex pretty good at hitting a low zone.
The ground ball here, the second baseman keeps it in front. Nice easy play there at
There we
first
go,
base.
out at first.
So Griffin keeps
Good
that in
job.
front. End the inning. As we head into the bottom of the 5th, it's Cronulla leading 5-2.
Scorers pitching change for Manly. Is it James Miller? Correct.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Looking to get it started for the Sharks is the third baseman, number 4, Gavin Fingleson. Gavin with a cheap fly ball there to the shortstop. I think laughed as he came out of the box. Yep. Pitching change. Pitching change for Manly. Brings on Miller. Replaced Endo. He's the quirky left-hander. We saw him the other night in the Wednesday night game. Batting up now for the Sharks, the left fielder, number 17, Blake Cavill. Ball there, that's 1-1. Started off with a fast ball and a curveball. Cavill looking at getting on, start the running game for the Sharks. Ball low. Pitcher Miller just adjusting his uniform there, fixing his belt. Just thank the hitter. Fastball low there, make the count 3-1. That's ball 4. Cavill takes a walk there. See the last inning home run hitter, Alex Howe, up to bat.
What can you tell us? Oh wait, I was going to say, what can you tell us about Monday night? But then my computer turned off. It's going well.
So with Alex Howe in the bat, he'll be hosting the Hitting with Howie on Monday night with guest coaches, which will be from the Blue Sox, all the imports that they have, plus none other than Rachel Balkovich,
And not
who's
Matty
the
Ramirez.
New York Yankees hitting coach. Should also be doing a coach presentation on the Monday night as well. The whole night's brought to you by our sponsors, the tradies.
I hear the boys will be lucky enough to get a few burritos as well.
There will. Guzman Y. Gomez is supplying the boys with burritos for the evening. As Alex Howe looks to get something going here. We've got one out, the runner on first base. Another walk there. It's Alex Howe. Which runners at first and second, one out with the DH up. Number 29, Jaden Cavill. Got one out. Cavill looking to extend the lead here for the Sharks. He's a fidgeting pitcher, the old Miller. Can't stand
Is
still.
an understatement. The dude's dancing.
Fastball low there. They're just struggling a little bit here with control. Needs to rein that in quickly. Looks like he's dancing up at the mound there.
The song in his head, much like Blake though. Blake letting
Every
out
team's
a
got
couple
that,
of lyrics when he was in left field earlier.
Unique individual.
Isn't he?
Ooh, high curveball there. Must have come across at the top of the zone.
On ball, one strike. Go, Jaden.
Fastball in again. Makes the count 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two balls, one strike.
There's a line drive there to the shortstop. Oh, lines him out with a double play. Not much you can do there. Ball's hit too hard. So as we end the 5th, head to the 6th, it's Cronulla, 5-2.
Some colourful language from Jaden on the way in there. Unlike the Cavill though, really out of character.
Yes, his mother will deal with that when she gets home, I'm sure. She doesn't like that type of behaviour.
Well,
Can you edit the squeeze out of that stuff? Very good.
pitching change for the Sharks. Alex Brooks has taken a seat, and Kobe Roberts has come in.
Yeah, fantastic 5 innings there by Alex Brook.
Third baseman from second grade.
Brings on the young Kobe Roberts. He's off to college this year in August.
Hopefully.
Yeah, COVID pending, as they say.
American Civil War pending.
Yeah, well, that too.
Let's not get political. Who knows?
This is not a political show. That's Tuesday night.
Tune into our podcast. Talk about American politics. Jackson with another
Great play there by Jackson Mannix. First pitch, 1 out. Kobe Roberts will take that every day of the week.
Solid throw.
Good to see Alex Howe busting up the first baseline there.
Hasn't forgot what he's meant to do.
Like a duck to water, this catching position he is. There's a nod there from the home plate umpire acknowledging the hard work.
Wonder if he went out and got new gear for this, because you know he loves spending cash.
Yeah. Great pitch there by Roberts, hitting the outside corner there, bottom of the zone. You hear the frogs out. It's a nature reserve around here at Bonnet Bay. Ooh, just missing there outside.
3 balls, 1
To
strike.
count 3 balls, 1 strike. Just how they're instructing his young pitcher, what he wants from him.
Scotty Blacklock letting us know that he's loving the commentary. Not surprising from Scotty to hold back an opinion.
Scotty at work.
No, I'm sure he's at home.
He's at home, watching the kids.
Well, I'm sure the kids are watching themselves, and he's back on the back porch with a few beers.
Shallow fly ball there to left field. You got
Surprised we
Cavill
haven't
camped
been,
under that.
tagged
You'll eat
in the
that.
post.
There it is. Nice catch there. The expletives that came out of one of the batters last inning, we've had his mother come round and just apologise. And we'll take that apology on board. Yeah, we didn't like it either. Yes. And you'll wash his mouth out with soap, young Rebecca.
It's going to be interesting drive home.
Yes. You all think it's about me, the drive home with Dad. It's the drive home with Mum you need to be careful of.
If it's swearing, it's Mum. If it's playing, it's Dad.
Yes. So 2 out there for Roberts. Looking at the 9-hitter here. Ooh, just misses on a pitch outside. 2 balls there.
Our tech guy not updating the count there.
2 balls, no strikes. Nice pitch there by Roberts. Swing and a miss. Getting the job done. Ooh. 3 balls, 1 strike. I'd like to say good day to all the Northern Beaches folk that are online tonight. Those who couldn't get to the game. We've had a tough few weeks, but we hope it's all well now. You're back out and about, flourishing. Having the nice brunches, going to the beach again.
I think that foul hit bat, glove, face mask, umpire, and then fence. Got all of them.
Got every one of them, eh?
You're going to do it right.
Three balls, 2 strikes. Right.
Pitch misses there for ball 4, the 9-hitter. 2 out here. In the top of the 6th. Brings the lead off up. Yoshi Umazawa. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Howard just going out to visit his young pitcher and settling down a little bit. Someone of Alex's stature always seems to be looking up. All these young guys these days. They're all 6 foot plus. Pitch starting low there, but catcher how? That's where he wanted him to be. fastball there for a strike. 2 out here.
On ball, 1 strike.
You got a runner on first base, the number 9 hitter. Nice pitch there by Roberts, bringing the foul ball, so 2 strikes.
On ball, 2 strikes. Point.
Great defensive block there by Alex Howe behind the plate. Stops the runner from advancing to 2 to be in a scoring position. Able to keep that one in front. Got something in his eye there. Home plate umpire will come out and clean the plate. Give him a bit of time.
Ball, 2 strikes. Point.
Oh, ball through the first baseman there to the right fielder.
Howie being quite vocal for the throw to go to 2 there. Jacob trying to be a bit of a hero, throwing him out of 3, but not successful.
After not picking it up cleanly. So the score is 5-2. Top of the 6th, Manly with a runner in scoring position, a runner at 1. The number 2 hitter up, number 11, Gabriel Mateo.
Just a bit of baseball trivia. John's just showed me a photo here of a Mickey Mantle baseball card that sold for $5.2 million.
What?
A baseball card, $5.2 million.
You know who could afford that? William Hendricks.
Yeah, 3 months' wages.
Couple innings.
No. Yeah, he just signed a $56 million deal with the White Sox. LeMahieu signing today for
2 out.
$90 million for 6 years. And I don't
Nice
know
pitch
what
there.
the deal on Kluber's deal was yet.
Two balls, 1 strike. Roberts just missing the zone there a couple of times. So now he's just demanding where he wants the ball. This morning's game in the ABL between Brisbane and Perth. The high fastball there. Brisbane got up 3-2.
1 strike.
They've been struggling a little bit of late, but see to turn around the result there to get the win. Count here 3-1. Foul ball there. That fills the count, full count. Sure the runner will be on the move here from first to second.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Point.
High fastball there to make it 4 balls. Mateo gets on base with Van Busen coming in. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Good chance for Manly to get another run back here. Or potentially 2 out, one or 2 out. There's not 3, definitely not 3 out. We're about to get told. Kirby starting off with a strike there.
Foul ball there to Rodney Van Busen down the left field line. To the first strike.
Pen away, coach. Here we go, buddy. One ball. Two strikes. Push.
Busen turning on there for a string and copying it in the chest. Scoring a run to take it to 5-3. Not the usual place to cop a hit by pitch there. It is 5-3 with Connor McDonald. Still haven't confirmed if there's one or two out. I believe there's one because I just saw the infield fly signal to Emma out in the middle. Connor swinging hard there. The ball caught up in the fence. Cove's going to have to work pretty hard to get this one without any damage. A low ball, but Howie doing his best to frame it. Didn't get the goods there, but not far off. Confirmation from the scorers, there's two out as Connor McDonald puts a big swing on it. So, on ball, two strikes here, two outs. Runners on all bases here. Cove's going to have to dig deep. Which he does. Low strike to get Connor McDonald. Not a strike at all, but got him swinging. Coves does well in the inning there. So we've got some fan mail from one of our third graders who's watching at home. Scotty Blackhook out on the back balcony with a bevy and a game on TV. So thanks for watching us, Scotty. So that takes us to the bottom of the 6. Still 5-3. And Miller still on the mound.
Hour and 5.
Back.
Don't want to go that long with. There we go.
So at the bottom of the 6 here, we're lucky enough to be joined in the commentary box by Cole Bowmaker, who's going to make his way over here very quickly to talk to us about the hitting centre. And he's given me a finger signal, which I'm not allowed to put on the screen, but he's still going to come over and talk to me about what he's done or what he's doing at the... No, he's not. Come on, Colin. Give the people what they want. You're going to tell me what you've done, what's going on with the grants, what's going on. We've got new facilities down there. So we've got a new pitching machine turning up. It's on its way. The machine is on its way. We've got new pitching machines that can throw curveball sliders and different pitches. We've got a couple of different fixes coming as well, new projectors to get back to a state-of-the-art facility. And don't forget to follow the Grand Slams hitting Facebook page and book, and I'm sure Brad will nag you about rebooking, but it's good fun down there. We've had a lot of good training sessions down there as well. It will no doubt be brought up at the next committee meeting that Colin would not join to talk about it and advertise the hitting facility, but we'll make sure it's minuted.
Three balls, one strike. Go Heath, on your feet, buddy.
So Miller dropping in the first strike of the at-bat there. 3-1. Heath putting a swing on that one, but breaking ball beating the bat there. Takes it to full count. Miller still quite fidgety and almost dancing on the mound. Heath battling off there and fouling one into his foot, sending it down third baseline, bringing him back to another full count.
Yeah, bud, right here. Come on, get on, mate. Two strikes.
Got Vaughan Harris warming up for Manly in the pen, so it'll be interesting to see how long Miller goes, with the score not changing since the early innings. Heath swinging at a low and outside breaking ball for Miller to get the out. Catcher makes a nice block there to get it in front of him and makes the throw quite easily. Bringing us one out with Jacob Davis coming into the bat.
Go, Jake, come on, kid.
Another low fastball there for Miller against Davis. Jacob looking like he wanted to swing on that one. We'll see what he does, 0-2. Ball outside. Jacob been platooning between second grade and first grade this year. Just going to see if I can find his stats in first grade. playing a few Wednesday night games and filling in where he can. Slow breaking ball there. Jacob swinging and fouling off. Yeah, 9.
One ball. Kick strike. Point.
Jacob not agreeing with that pitch, but Sadie giving the a very enthusiastic strike 3, sending him back on the bench. Bringing out Darcy Edwards. Darcy hitting 161 this year with a home run at Philoston against Penrith, or Greater Western this year. But doing well for his first season back in senior grade baseball since he's under 18s. Doing quite well on the mound. There's a fairly good chance we'll see him again this year. We might even see him tonight, depending on how the rest of the pitching staff go. 31 innings pitched this year with a ERA of 4.6. So not bad again for someone that was projected to be in second grade this year and then found himself in first grade while we had a few issues with players being away for COVID, and then hasn't really left the first grade squad, so he's doing well. Swinging it outside breaking ball there to end the inning. Miller doing well and working through the inning quite quickly. That takes us to the top of the 7th. Still 5-3 to Cronulla. We'll be back.
Lockie's going to get on the right. Let's go, boys. Come on, let's go, let's go.
Yeah, 3 more.
Right, that's it. Yeah.
I don't know, mate. I'll listen in. Because they're big stars.
Yeah. So 8-1.
A little bit more inside.
DH game at 3. 3 to 9. No, that was gate. Sorry. Sorry.
The DH. The DH into the game at 3.
It hasn't been too hot either.
So bringing this to the top of the 7, we've got a mountain of changes here. So we've got Jaden Cavill leaving the game in DH, Nick Gates coming in for him and going to first base. Then we've got Heath Fisher going from first base to right field, Blake Cavill going from left field to centre field, and then Lockie Regan coming into the game. And then coming from centre field to the mound, commentator's curse, Darcy Edwards. I literally was just talking about how we might see him later tonight. We see him 2 pitches later. Well, the next pitch, because he was in the batter's box. So it'll be good to see Darcy hold this one at 5-3 if he can. And then we've got the bat of Nick Gates swapping out for the DH. That will obviously end Kobe Roberts' night. And Jacob Davis as well. Bit of confusion there around the visit rule. How are we thinking that new pitcher before the first at bat, you're allowed to go and have a chat with him about signals? Umpire Saunders assuring us that that is not the case, so that'll be the third visit for the game. Darcy throwing a high fastball to get the first ball of the inning. Darcy starting with 2 high fastballs, both of them balls. See if you can make the adjustment to get it down to the centre. That he can. 2 balls, 1 fastball down the middle.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Still your way.
Darcy gets a nice swing and a miss there. Gets the count to 2 and 2.
Now's the time for Manly if they want to get these runs. Top of the 7th here. Need to start to tack on some if they want to get this done before the 9th. Otherwise, just putting a bit more pressure on. This is the bottom of the lineup at the moment. This is the 8-hole hitter. Could find the lineup that Cab had earlier. But
There we go. Gets a foul tip. It's the first out for the innings.
good recovery there by Das after the first 2 balls.
Probably got the catcher back up.
I was completely wrong. That wasn't the bottom of the, that was the 5-hole. So Tom Butler, the catcher, up now. A low strike with a foul tip there into Harry's ankle and or foot.
A little high on the off speed there.
Good shape. Just couldn't get the location on it.
Always got to keep the batter guessing. Here we go, flying to right field. Who's after it?
Bermuda triangle, and it falls in.
Oh,
over
no.
the top of the second baseman, Brad Griffin. Cleaned up by Heath. Always one of the harder spots to try and make a play there. You got first baseman going back over his shoulder, second baseman coming across in right field. Not always the fastest person charging in on it.
Especially when the ball gets up there above the lights.
Yeah, it's not easy with these new lights. So runner on 1. Got Luke Brown in, playing left field still.
Low inside. Runners hesitant to get a lead off. Well, here we go, a pick. Safely back to first.
There's a fairly solid pick. He's got a few people this year with the step over.
Yeah, pretty deceptive. Got a couple of good pick-off moves. Slides away there for 2-0.
Gatesy somehow snatching that one.
Very lucky to grab hold of that.
Fortunately, Brad and Heath both backing up, so the runner may have advanced, but would have been a good effort, but Gatesy backhand picking it. Darcy comes to the set, 3-0. Walks him, straight 4 straight.
Too low.
So
We've got our expert commentator back in the seat. I'll throw it back to Kev.
Work harder. Fall behind.
Bringing up the 8 hole, Josh Beasley. Good opportunity for Darcy to get him out here.
Ooh, very close there.
Starting with an outside ball, but close to the black.
Work harder, let's go.
2 runners on base. That's a lovely pitch.
Not a lot of damage you can do to a pitch down there.
Extremely hard to hit in that zone there.
Outside, on the knees. Good, very good strike. Follows it up with a similar pitch, taken into 1-2. Darcy in a good spot here to at least get something on the ground or get the K. Flares a curveball up high. Howie standing up out of the lane, getting that. Taking it to 2-2. Not 3-2.
He wasn't happy with himself there. You can see that.
No. Darcy's a pretty, I'd say technical. Ooh, getting a
Lovely foul tip.
swinging foul tip strike there.
Gets a
Happy to get
strikeout.
the out. He has a high standard of himself, Darcy.
Got to be
Loves,
mentally
loves
strong
to
as a
perform,
pitcher. Yeah.
Loves to perform. Bringing up the 9-hole Kenny Nato, so good chance to close out the inning here.
This time of the game, you've got to be mentally strong.
A lot of work to do.
Really working the game to get ahead. Now we just got to stay strong and keep pounding the zone. There we go. Got 2 outs here, 1-1. Oh. The refocus here, come back strong. Get the batter swinging. Unlucky there on the inside low. Nice.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Right, full count. What do we got here? That's it.
Fouling off the full count pitch there.
Strikeout here would be nice.
Full count, 2 out. Runners will be
Darcy
moving
gets
here.
ready.
And he
Runner
gets
takes off,
it.
and he punches him out. Beautiful. Great work to the Sharks there. Holds his nerve. Gets the punch out. Now we've got to consolidate with the bat. Get a few more runs on the board.
Yeah, just for man, a kitchen change. Vaughan Harris for Miller. Straight swap. Yeah, they're good, aren't they? Let's get on to Cronulla. Yeah, this is true.
Bringing us back to the bottom of the 7th. Pitching change for Manly. Veteran Manly player, Blue Sox alumni, Patriots alumni before they were the New South Wales. Vaughan Harris. The name has been said many times in Manly games. So he'll be in. It'll be interesting to see if this is a visit, because that's exactly what happened with Howie. Consistency. So Brad Griffin facing Vaughan Harris here. Shows bunt. lets it drop. I thought it was low. The umpire did not. So that's the first strike. I think Brad did the same. That's why he drew back. But
Looks a bit inside maybe as well.
I thought it was very down. But hey, what do I know? I'm not the man in the blue. Well, I'm in a blue shirt, but not the right one.
Well, we got a good spot behind the plate here.
Yeah, I haven't moved since 3rd grade, and going to be very interesting to see if I actually can get
Oh,
up.
he rips one.
Brad puts an
Over left,
absolute
yeah.
charge in one,
Here we go.
and 2 bounces it to the fence, rounding second
Rounding
before
second.
Gabs Matteau picks it up, and we'll get to 3rd base with a stand-up triple.
Lovely hit
Absolutely
there.
crushed it. As I said, two bounces to the fence over left field's head. Absolutely munched.
Aggressive hitting, that was lovely.
So with Bradley at 3rd, brings up leadoff Jackson Mannix. Well, they've got playing in, so either chop one right side, does, because you can just
It's a nice
something
gap
hit
centre
hard,
right there at the moment.
something hit hard, or just lift it. Not that.
Head still, mate. Here we go.
Bet Jackson knows what he's got to do, more than I.
So there's a nice gap down left field, down 3rd baseline if he wants to hit that.
Infield haven't really shifted in, so anything, outfield haven't shifted in, so anything lifted to them should score Brad. He's got pace. So the swing and then a breaking ball across the plate.
High inside there.
0-2.
He obviously didn't like that one. He knows his own strength. Let's see what he can come up with here. Slides away. Misses outside. That's where I'm heading after. Yeah, I'm going to Kirrawee after this. Yeah, on the way home to Wattle Grove.
Jacko fouling one off there, staying in the fight here.
I'll get my pool fixed Friday. Yeah, finally. Too much.
One ball, 2 strikes. Point.
Payoff pitch here against Jacko. Got to get some contact here. Or
it.
take a ball inside. High inside from Vaughan. Jacko now 2-2. He's made some stellar plays with the glove tonight. It'd be nice to see him do something with the bat again.
Oh,
Unfortunately, he cannot. Swinging foul tip strikeout.
chasing the away pitch.
It's breaking ball outside. Setting it up for Gav. Left-handed hitter. Putting something on the right-hand side of the field here might work, but with the field still in.
Ex-teammates, these two. Patriots.
True. Vaughan putting one outside for ball 1.
2007 vintage, I think.
You reckon?
Yep. New South Wales Patriots. That was a who's who of
Wilson.
baseball, that team, I think.
Lifting one over left field fence for a foul. 1-1.
One ball, 1 strike. Point.
Oh, that's in the
Fingleson doing
in the
just
gap.
enough.
In the gap, scores the run.
Hitting one off the hands, literally an inch above the hands to flare it above the shortstop's head. Infield in, hurting them there. Fielding back, he probably would have made that catch. Taking the score to 6-3. 1 out. Runner on first now.
Good situational batting.
Contact. That's what he needed to do. It was just
Get on
luck that he
base.
flared it far enough. Blake watching a pitch down.
Oh,
Blake.
nice double play there. Finishes off the bottom of the 7th.
Ten past 9. Why, is it 9:30 or 10 o'clock? Yeah, we're right.
Because if it's over the strike zone, I can determine it's a strike. Could have been a strike through, but I can determine it with the ball. So it's still, that's how I use it. Top 8.
Mine.
Still a pitch. It has to be a pitch. So I went from one ball, 2 strikes to two balls because it was inside. Nah, hitting. Nah, hit. He intentionally hit it in on it. If it's over the strike zone. It wasn't in the strike zone. Before he throws. Before he throws, yeah.
Welcome back, top 8. 6-3 at the moment. There is no outs. Bringing Yoshi Umezawa up to bat. Darcy Sarton with a strike.
Great start for Darcy.
Concerned that we might not be able to finish this game with the lights going off at 10 o'clock, but 45 minutes for an inning and a half. Should be okay as it
Behind the
stands,
curveball.
we shall see. So 1-1 with that high curveball.
Hit to right
Darcy
field.
leaving a high fastball there.
Hits the gap.
Umezawa tags it to right centre, and they hold him up.
Bit of teamwork in the outfield there, but they missed the cut. Cricket, like a BBL. BBL picked it up, flicked it to the right fielder, and then held it in. I'm watching too much BBL.
Bit of crafty cricket style fielding to keep him at second. He was definitely looking for third, so a clean count for Gabs Mateo. Fastball up. Pretty consistent zone from Sadie tonight. No real arguments from any of the batters yet. I say yet. Darcy missing with that strike. Oh, that fastball as well. Down and away. Fortunately, and that's still high enough for Harry to get a glove on it, so that Umazawa can't advance.
Small adjustment here. Get back on the zone. Ooh, bit high.
Come on, Darcy, go, work your head, come on. Got to make the adjustment.
So 3-0 against Mato. Darcy with the pitch here. Gets the strike. It's 3-1.
Way to come back there, Darcy. Here we go. Bonnet 2 gets a bit of a lead off. No one looking at him.
Mato will have the green light here. And he does. Flaring one to right field. It looks like Fish is
Runner at 2
perfectly
tags.
spotted.
Yeah,
And Leafy
nice
with
throw to
the-
third. Right on the money there. Fingelson didn't have to move an inch. Great throw there from
He's
right
taking
field.
the catch from his knee, unorthodox. The scouting report here was just questioning whether he was too deep or too shallow when it goes straight to him. Did you though? So making the catch on his knee and then making the throw to third to hold the runner at 2. Big out.
Yeah, he's got a great arm, Heath. Versatile player.
He's an alright bloke.
On the zone.
I remember
Ball one.
before I came back to grade playing parkball against him and his brother at Comets, he was a very, very frustrating out, especially when swinging tin.
He's a very good hitter as well.
Darcy throwing high again. Taking a moment to compose himself, knowing the onslaught of instruction that will come if he doesn't throw a strike here.
Darcy checks the runner. Give a late release there.
Throwing one low there. 2. Red band using. Definitely want to try and get another out here, or at least not have the runner advance at 2 with Connor McDonald coming up. One down the can there to get the first strike.
Comes back with a
2-1.
great strike. Got to follow up now. Fouled off
Throws
into
one
the
down the
creek
middle
there.
there, Bermuda swinging, but fouled off.
Not getting that ball back.
Yeah, absolutely not. That $8 has gone Bradley McDonald, who's probably watching at home, counting the amount of balls that have gone over the fence, wanting to see that they've been returned. Full count. And he throws
Ground ball
one.
to third.
Fingelson misses it. Mannix covers, but not enough time to make the throw. So not worst case scenario, but not great either.
1 out, 2 on base.
Chance to get the out there. So runners on 1 and 2 with Connor McDonald up. Would have been a lot nicer for runner on 2 and 2 out, but these things happen. Will most likely go down as an error.
Yeah, it was gettable.
Unlike Gav to make that, not make that, but you know, no one's invincible.
Sharks defence has been very good. Left side of the field tonight.
Jackson doing well to covering.
Got nothing to complain there.
Well, we do, that last play, but that was it. So 2 balls against Connor McDonald. Green light for sure. He'd have the green
straight up.
light with a massive pop-up. Howie under it, Darcy
Howie's got it.
covering.
Here we
Howie
go.
makes the catch. Excellent
great
catch
out.
there by Howie, especially with how high it went with these bloody lights. But a good get there, a big out for Connor McDonald.
That's 4 outs for him tonight.
Definitely a dangerous man with the bat in hand. So runners on 1 and 2 with 2 out now. Manly losing a very good opportunity there. Nelson Phillips taking his stance. Swinging at the first pitch, fouling over the right field fence.
He's a solid hitter. He's got potential to get some bat on ball
Still not
here.
out of the woods, yeah, definitely. Darcy's going to have to work hard to get him out here. Looks like he's in the zone though.
Something nasty would be good here. Oh, there we go.
Down the can fastball gets him swinging. So 0 and 2. Darcy definitely going to try and mix something up here, I'm sure. Hasn't been able to locate the curveball as well as he normally does, so we'll see what happens.
It's been leaving the curve a bit high tonight. Howie's a good general. He'll figure out what he needs. Here we go. Lovely punch out.
Mixes him up with a straight fastball. Definitely wasn't expecting that. And then Howie with the framing job on the knee.
Absolutely froze him. That was great.
Definitely a great pitch, but I don't think he was expecting to see a fastball there.
No, I thought an off-speed pitch was coming myself.
So did I. I thought he was going to throw the loop, but bottom of the 8th now. Sharks with a chance to tack on before coming out to close it. So we'll see how we go.
I had a couple of throws, I almost put my back in.
So bringing us to the bottom of the 8th. Taking the batter's box is Alex Howes from the 4-hole. Howie with the 2-run dinger obviously earlier, hitting it out near that light pole in right field that you can see there. So we'll see what he can do with Vaughan Harris pitching.
Let's go, Howie, right here, bud.
Like a cutter or maybe a slider for the first pitch.
Yeah, a bit of a slider.
And
Not much
gets
break
the
on
call. Staying on the outside edge. But Sadie believed it was in. Howie putting another slap through one to left field. Waiting for that outside edge and did not miss. Coming in hot to any Blue Sox games that might be next week, which is good. I'm sure Adam Dodd will be very happy if he's hitting this well against Melbourne if it happens next week.
Is it Melbourne or Canberra?
One of the two.
Could be Canberra, I think.
Bringing up Gatesy, who we had in the commentary box earlier, luckily. Swinging at the first pitch. Chance for the double play here, and they get it.
Oh, he gets it out.
Chopper
Double play
to
there.
third base, but they made the play quite well. And would have beat Nick by about a step at first base. So 2 out with Heath Fisher coming up.
A reset. Try and
Harris has
something
done
through.
well. This is exactly what they needed. Quick inning, get him back on the bats, try and make some damage from the next. I'm assuming Darcy will still be pitching.
I'd say so, but it's very typical of Vaughan. Consistency is key, I suppose.
Throwing an inside ball for the first pitch to Heath. Donning the number 6, formerly of Cameron Evans, who was one of the coaches and or groundspeople / first baseman, shortstop when he was in charge of the lineup many moons ago.
Low and away pitch there. It's 2 balls.
Three balls to start the batter, all inside. That one almost tagging Heath on the hip. We'll see if Vaughan can make the adjustment here.
Hopefully he's disciplined. See how he gets. Takes the next pitch.
Definitely taking a strike there. Vaughan making the adjustment, so see what Heath can do here with the green light.
Probably a good ball to take there.
I don't think that was up to him.
I don't think it was up to him as well.
I don't think he had the green light. Swinging at 3-1, making it full. Inside pitch, just beaten under the bat.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, straight to third base. Unlucky.
Heathy putting a pull into that one. Straight to the third baseman with a little jump, making the play. Taking us to the top of the 9th. Manly needing to score 3 to keep this game going. So we'll see how that pans out with Darcy Edwards on the mound after the break. So it's do or die here for Tom Butler and the Manly team. 3 runs they need to get to keep this game going. Darcy Edwards going to do what he can to stop this. Swinging at the first pitch.
Oh,
Dropped in right
in
field.
right field.
Seemed to have lost it late there and just sort of copped it in the wrist
Yeah, hit the wrist.
and rolled out. So Butler making first base there. Not what we wanted. And the catcher from 2nd grade here getting the pinch hit for Luke Brown. Manly also warming up Connor McDonald should they level it up here.
He throws hard as well. It's definitely a threat.
It's only a threat if they get 3 runs, though. So
Absolutely.
hopefully we can hold out. Haythwaite swinging at that one, high in the zone, getting the first strike. Down and outside there for the fastball. Taking it to 1-1. Not overly threatening the error there, but we'll see if the boys can turn it into a double with Haythwaite.
Nice off-speed pitch there. Little change up.
Haythwaite swinging, taking it to 1 and 2. See how Das decides to deal with him here. Gets the strikeout on the lower inside edge. So that's the first out of the inning. With Josh Beasley coming up. Oh no, sorry. Change.
Scorer is Roberts for Beasley.
So Roberts coming in from the second grade game earlier for Josh Beasley. Hoping that he can make the difference. Ooh, great pitch. Throws a breaking ball in the dirt, but enough to make Roberts swing there. Howie doing well to keep it in front. Really not doing well for himself to get out of catching for the rest of the season here. Das taking his set for 0-2 pitch. Goes back to the fastball. High fastball, gets a clean smack of the car. I'm not sure it was another windscreen like earlier today. Yeah, definitely. There was foul, a left-handed batter fouled off and it went straight through a windscreen. Volkswagen Touareg, so he can afford it. One ball, 2 for Das. Just outside, curveball again, so taking it to 2-2. Runner still at first, hasn't looked to make any moves to second yet.
Keeping the
we'll
batter
see
guessing.
if they get him in motion or if they just want to leave him on base and not burn that out. Throwing his third ball outside.
Full count.
Might have been high and outside as well.
Yeah, high and outside, for sure.
Howie showing a little frustration there, not getting the spots that he wants. But after 9 innings. Still there to try and get the out. Roberts doing well to hold in. And takes the walk. So Darcy putting that one in the dirt, fastball down. Roberts reading that and coming back from an 0-2. So he's done well there to get on base. So we've got runners on first and second with Umezawa up. No, sorry, I take that back. Kenny Nato, the 9-hole, has had a hit tonight already. Last out was Darcy striking him out, so hopefully he can do the same again here. Darcy starting with fastball outside again.
He's a patient hitter.
Really needing to roll into a ground ball here. Darcy aiming for outside, but just missing. Brings it back inside and gets a swinging strike. The foul tip, actually. It wasn't even a foul tip, it was a foul. Clipping bat, glove, and Howie's face.
Howie's face, yeah.
So 1-1. Kenny swinging again.
Swing and miss.
Low fastball down, but 1-2 now. Pressure on Kenny to keep himself alive. Darcy throwing outside, just missing by the looks
very
of
close
Howie's body language. So 2-2. Kenny Nato doing well here.
Definitely had the batter in doubt there.
Yeah, he did not look confident stepping out of the box that he was still alive, but Darcy still gets a chance here. Throws down. Kenny Nato battling off there.
Fouls run away. Got to back himself here.
Hasn't thrown a breaking ball to him yet. So maybe now this is the chance. It isn't.
Oh, there we go.
But it's enough.
Foul tip.
Fastball,
Low.
foul tip, and held by Howie.
That was a great catch.
That was a great catch. Down and in. Drops to him for him almost to block it. And still got the catch.
Very important out, that one.
Bring in Yoshi Umezawa. 2 out here.
That's gonna
Flares
stay fair.
one down right field line. Heath Fisher cleaning it up very quickly, but they are going to score 1.
Hits first base.
Umezawa pulling up at second base. And Roberts holding up at 3 as well.
We got
So
runners at
Umezawa
second and third.
flaring one down right field line there. Heath doing well to round it up, but not enough to stop the run. So that will take it to 6-4 with 2 out. Bringing up Gab Mateo. Howie out there having a chat. That's the 4th visit of the game, leaving Cronulla 1 more. Mateo thinking he was getting the free base there, but Sadie just letting them know that 4 visits, not 4 bases, 4 walks. So 2 out, runners on 2 and 3. Darcy got to do some work now.
Ground ball to third.
Ground ball.
Lovely out of
Fingleson
first.
making the play. That is the ball game.
That is up. That's a win.
So Mateo rounding on that one, getting the ground ball to Fingleson, who made the play quite easily, leaving the final score to 6-4.
Umpire calls it.
So Dar's doing well there to finish it off. And that'll be the game. So thanks for watching. Don't forget that we have our hitting with Howie special with the Blue Sox imports on Monday night. If you know anyone that should be joining or wants to join, get onto Facebook, message us on Facebook, and let us know how you go. Thanks for joining.